I'm Andrew Cheatle, and I'm the incoming Executive Director of the PDAC, the Prospectors and Developers Association of Canada.
We're at the roundup this week. What are the mood of the miners?
I found it to be very positive. Clearly they have a very strong showing here. Just come back from the industry luncheon, and that was also very positive. So we're seeing an upswing.
Can you break that out, talking about miners and also about the juniors? Is there people that are doing better than others?
Yeah, I think just in the very short term, we're seeing a mood swing in the gold explorers and miners. So clearly the gold price is up. That does account for a large part of our industry here in Canada. And I think we're going to see more mergers and acquisitions, and I think we're going to start seeing some financing as a result of the increased gold price, and particularly in Canadian dollar terms.
In your bio, you have a long experience with First Nations and First Nations relations. What is the state of that right now in the industry?
Well, that's a very good question, and thank you for bringing that up. I'm very proud of the relationship that I have with First Nations. It goes all the way back to when I first came to Canada, working with Placidome at the Musselwhite Gold Mine, a recognized leader in those relationships. The state of those relationships, I think, is overall positive. We're seeing a large increase in both the improvement of the mining companies and their relationship with the First Nations, and similarly back the other way. So longer term, I think it's going very well, and the PDAC, as you all know, through its E3 Plus program, has encouraged our members to do early dialogue with those communities, but also through Mining Matters has been working with the communities to understand what the mining process is.
What is the role for the PDAC and First Nations relationships? You have it mentioned as one of the initiatives that are for the PDAC.
Yes, that's right. We have three very clear initiatives: access to capital, access to land, and Aboriginal affairs. So our role will remain very strong. We will continue to work both with the communities and with the mining companies to continue their dialogue and to continue their understanding for their mutual benefit, economic benefit, obviously a key driver in a lot of those communities.
One of those initiatives that you mentioned, other than First Nations, are the financing. Financing has been tough for juniors right now. What are they telling you about financing?
It is tough. There's no getting away from that. That said, a lot of the juniors have sort of cut back on their programs. It's about staying in the game. This is a cyclical industry. We all know that. And I think we are going to start seeing more money flow back into the sector over the coming year. Certainly our own work at the PDAC has been to work on the METC, or flow-through funding, and we are working with the government and advocating for continuation of the METC, and also asking for an increase in that.
You said that some of the most entrepreneurial miners and some of the most successful miners have been able to put together, have started during these low points. Can you expand a bit on that? Yeah,
actually some of my friends and good acquaintances have made that point very, very clear. This is a time for those perhaps with a little bit more of a bolder step, come into the market, they do mergers and acquisitions, they pick up projects that they like, and then develop those through into being successful exploration projects and ultimately into mine development. I think the old saying there, nobody got rich buying at the top.
Thank you very much.
Good, well thank you very much, Michael. It's a pleasure chatting with you.